Kathleen Kennedy, everybody's favorite, right? Says new films will move Star Wars past George Lucas's original vision. Smart. We'll introduce new characters and start with something fresh. Yeah, because the new characters were working so well for 7, 8, and 9. I mean, the only reason people even went to go see 7, it was like 10 years to saw a Star Wars movie back in theaters. We wanted to see Han Solo. We wanted to see Luke, Leia. And of course, 7 was fun for like the first watch, just seeing all the nostalgia and all that. But then once you rewatch it, you're like, wow, this is a really bad film once the nostalgia wears off. All the new characters were horrible. Rey was horrible. Just so boring. I mean, Star Wars has been dead for a while. There's a part of me that keeps at least trying to keep up with it as much as I can to see if anything will change. What the reviews say, what other people are thinking. A lot of people told me to go to watch the Andor show. I couldn't get into it. I watched like 3 episodes, and that's all I could take. Star Wars is dead, and I've accepted that a long time ago. Speaking with games radar, Kennedy discussed the upcoming Rey film, which she has been calling the New Jedi Order in previous interviews, telling the outlet, "I think that's always great about Star Wars. It is a big galaxy, and we're coming off what was a major war with the First Order. It was pretty much the first, 4, 5, and 6 all over again. And now Rey has made a promise to Luke, and that's really the core of where we're going with this story." It was just having flashbacks. It was so bad. Kennedy continued, and I think it offers just tremendous opportunity to introduce new characters, starting with something fresh because it culminated with George Lucas was creating. And now we take all of that, we move it to the next chapter. We're trying to get away from that guy, do our own woke shit. It adds, the sequel delves into Rey's courageous endeavor to restore the Jedi Order, where she assumes the role of the mentor of 2 promising young students, a girl and a boy. As her training progresses, it becomes evident that the girl possesses extraordinary abilities destined to emerge as the future leader. Yeah, the boy sucked. He's a loser. He can't take care of himself with the strong, independent woman that don't need no man. She is going to lead with Rey in the new Jedi Order. It's just going to become a big pussy power party, I said that before. Jesus. She was so strong. She was strong as Rey. She didn't need any training. She was the most powerful Jedi ever. For all intents and purposes, it looks like Kathleen Kennedy will continue to shape Star Wars with her own vision, which is trash. Feminist garbage. She's made it abundantly clear that is exactly what she's doing by noting the George Lucas era culminated with Lucasfilms rebooting the franchise with The Force Awakens and subsequently killing off Han Solo and Luke Skywalker, which I didn't like. Yeah, out with the old and with the new. Not only that, but she had Yoda, I just mentioned this, Yoda as a Force ghost tap into the dark side of the Force and destroy the Jedi Temple on Achu, or whatever you say that. This sounds like it's going to be even worse than the Disney sequel or sequel trilogy, whatever they're calling it. I can't imagine it being any good. Every show they've been coming out with Disney Plus has been absolute garbage, especially Kenobi. God, that was trash beyond. It was almost worse than The Last Jedi, which I find to be the worst film by far. It's not even close. So I don't like. I'm interested to see what they do. There's always a part of me that I grew up with Star Wars. I loved it. I remember seeing it at the dollar movie theater they had down the street. I saw Star Wars Episode 3 twice in one day. And there's always going to be that part of me that loves Star Wars. I still listen to the soundtrack occasionally to the old films. I like to rewatch I'll rewatch the lightsaber battles on YouTube because that's another thing. The films they lack. There's no good lightsaber battles. They were horrible. Maybe they didn't want to pay for the training and all that. I don't know. But, I mean, that's the one thing you got to give to the prequels where they were amazing. The choreograph and everything that went into that. But I don't know. What do you guys think of this new film? Are you interested in it? Is there any bright side to it that I'm just overlooking? I'm being too negative. I'd love to hear you guys' comments and your thoughts just on Star Wars overall. Are you done with it? Is there a part of you that's always going to keep coming back to it? Again, I'd love to hear you guys' comments. Drop them below. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I do appreciate the support. And we'll see you on Rumble, 10 p.m. Eastern, every Thursday. Occasionally, we'll do streams on the weekend and stuff, but they're not necessarily scheduled like Thursdays are, so you can just follow me on Twitter on Truth, and I'll update you guys as we do those random streams. So, yeah, that's all I got. See you guys next time.